Well, both Quincy High and Beardstown saw their seasons come to an end in their respective regional championship games in 2014. As you can imagine, both squads hungry and anxious to get this season started and prove they can make it to the state tournament. A lot of speed and finesse for the Blue Devils returning, while the Tigers return all of their starters from a season ago, looking to get that signature win against a big-time opponent, and they set out to do it today. This game very close in the first half. QHS kept the pressure on, but Beardstown had a number of chances. Deontay McWilliams, one of those Tigers who hadn't really looked. Top of the 18, he's going to hit it just over the crossbar. Murphy Domitian had some good looks as well today. QHS gets on the board early, however. Jordan McNay, I should say. How about this shot right into the back corner? That was like a wounded duck. That thing just fell. Puts the Blue Devils up 1-0. Daniel Villegas was busy between the pipes for Beardstown. Comes up with a huge save in the second half to keep the Tigers down just one right there. J.D. San, however, looking to make it 2-0. He'd rifle a shot that beats Villegas in the far corner. Beautiful placement from San on that shot right there. He puts the Blue Devils up 2-0. Bryce Lubber tested a decent amount. Comes up with a diving save right there on Domitian. Nice grab from him. Keep it 2-0. Bryce Lubber just had a miraculous game back there. Drew Chisholm going to extend the Blue Devil lead on the pass from Mr. Roth right there. Puts that one on the ground into the back corner. The freshman, he's going to get in on the act with just over 5 minutes left to play. How about youngster Nathan Nuttleman? Top shelf off the crossbar. Beautiful stuff from him. QHS, they have no problem today. Beardstown put up heck of a fight. But I'll tell you what, the Blue Devils, they get it done 4-0 today. Two soccer scores to pass along to you from the state of Illinois. Macomb, a tough one against Rock Island today as they were in town. Rock Island, a very, very good squad. That's going to be a good game. Rock Island coming up when they play QHS. Also today, over in Missouri, how about Canton? The Tigers starting 2-0 on the season. They get it done in PKs on Saturday, 5-4. Now look at this. They get it done in overtime today. 3-2. Beautiful stuff on Bo Turgeon's game-winning goal. Some volleyball scores to pass along to you. We've got Brown County losing to Central today, 20-25, 25-11, 25-13. Also, Unity gets it done over Pleasant Hill, 2-0 today. And Illini West, they take 2 games of 3 from Western. Jenna Bryan, 14 kills, 5 blocks in that match. How about some softball over to the Show Me State? Mark Twain kicking off their season in Palmyra today. Shelby Cunningham on the bump and dominating at the plate. Hits this one to third. Carissa Dietrich, she would come in and score to make it 1-0 Lady Panthers, while Grace Watson, she would trot on into third. Bottom of the second, Grace Watson, she'd be now at the plate. She's going to hit a little bloop single down the left field line. Madison Kime going to roll on in home. Makes it 3-0 in Palmyra. They were in a comfortable lead at that point. Here comes Haley Wassman at the dish shortly after. She can just swing it with the best of them. Cranks one to left right here. In comes Jesselyn Holtz. Palmyra, like I said, cruising at this point. Cunningham again at the plate. She was just doing everything today. Deep right shot from her. Watson gonna come across the plate again, I should say. And you're probably asking, where's Shelby Cunningham on the hill? I thought she was pitching today as well. Well, she was. You're going to see her right here throwing the smoke, putting a lot of work in the offseason. She is going to be good this year. Palmyra cruises over Mark Twain 14-3 in this ball game. We'd go down to America's hometown, Mexico, opening up its season at home, or I should say Hannibal open up its season against Mexico. Desiree Garcia, I believe, throwing the strikeout right there. She gets out of the inning unscathed. Dave Gera, Aaron Holman, tough name to pronounce right here. She's going to drive in 2 from Mexico's. That one's going to fall into the gap. We had some camera troubles in this game right here. Weren't able to get the Lady Pirates comeback as they would score 5 runs and beat Mexico today. We owe you, ladies. Congrats on the first win of the season. They get it done 5-2 in that ball game. Some softball scores to pass along from the Show Me State. Clark County gets it done. They blank Putnam County 12-0. Also today, it was South Shelby just edging Knox County. Alex Fenton, she has a day with 8 Ks in that ball game. Also, I should say, North Shelby, a big winner over Novinger in the final 6, 14-4. Also today, we can tell you that the Q&D Lady Raiders, they get their first win of the season on the tennis court as they take down Palmyra 7-2. And some Illinois golf we're talking at Westview today. Feels like these guys were just in action on Saturday, but QHS, they shoot the low round today of 328. Q&D fouls and Payson in third. The fabulous sophomore Reese Dreyer, he shoots a 77 for the Raiders. And also at Brown County today, it was Southeastern shooting a 211. Camp Point following behind. BC with a 254. And Eli Grunwald, he takes medalist honors. And if you haven't gotten a copy of your Gridiron Playbook, we're going to be passing them out again this Friday all over the place because a lot of people You're going to want to pick these up. I tell you, they went like hotcakes this past Friday. Everybody was grabbing them all over the place.
Yeah, it's actually my copy.
No, well, hey, sorry.
They're good. You got to read one of these.
I'm sure